Meanwhile, we are awaiting the latest snapshot of the country's economic health for 2025.
The Federal Reserve is expected to announce whether we will see interest rates fall for December. A panel starts meeting today ahead of that decision, and members might have an eye on the Supreme Court. The Federal Reserve might seem far away, but it impacts people at home, even through the cost of literal homes. Today, the Fed is starting a two-day meeting in which it expects to cut the federal funds rate. That would put downward pressure on interest rates for mortgages, auto loans, credit cards, and other debt. The central bank also tries to balance maximum employment with control of inflation. In other words, it affects people's jobs and the prices they pay. But many experts predict just a quarter-point cut tomorrow.
We shouldn't look to the Federal Reserve to solve all of our ills or believe that a small shift in interest rates can make a big difference.
The Supreme Court is considering a case that could affect the Fed. It challenges President Trump's firing of a former FTC commissioner. The case could affect his power over independent agencies like the Fed. A hearing yesterday suggests most justices might side with Trump.
Independent agencies are not accountable to the people.
There is no such thing in our constitutional order as a fourth branch of government that's quasi-judicial and quasi-legislative.
Trump wants to fire Fed board member Lisa Cook and fill the panel with loyalists. He wants to force a larger rate cut regardless of economic data. Investors worry that could cause inflation to surge.
Former Fed officials and economists, they warn that artificially low interest rates can backfire.
All right, Americans collectively carry about $1.2 trillion in debt. And while credit card companies, well, they tend to pass federal interest rate increases to its cardholders, they are typically slower to respond to rate cuts.
Okay, but you can take control here. Consider credit counseling or debt settlement to lower rates. You can also negotiate directly with your card company, especially if you have a strong payment history. And look at 0% balance transfers or even a debt consolidation loan.
All right, we have more ways to save. WUSA9.com or just text the word money 202-895-5599 and we will send it straight to your phone.